I will run, I will climb, I will soar. I'm undefeated. Oh, jumping out of my skin, pull the cord. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, the past is everything we were. Don't make us who we are.
Hello you guys, YouTube, welcome, bani nawe wamo na city down ni welcome, mana mina wamo na city down ni. You guys, welcome back to another video. This is your Empress Ruby, baby Ruby, and I'm back with another video. Okay, before you come at me, you fashion warriors, before you come at me with my brassiere strap showing and all this, please don't you crucify me. Fashion police, don't. The purpose of the internet and the keyboard warriors, kindly don't come. Well, you guys, I'm wearing this. First of all, let me stop. I want to show you guys my lip gloss. It's a, by the way, it's my channel. I'm allowed to do whatever. Yes, guys, this is the best one. It's called Popo. Well, they're not paying me, but I'm just saying, if your lips are rusty sometimes, oh, this is amazing. This is lifesaver. I bought it in Australia. Anyway, so I'm back on this channel, and gosh, I need to stop goofing so much. Like lately I have been such a goofball, like seriously a goofball. Anyway, we are gonna stop. Anyway, this dress I'm wearing, welcome to the people who have tuned into this channel for the first time. This is where we come and we are ourselves, and we just like speak our mind. We just speak whatever come into our mind. And if you are somebody whose feelings get hurt easily, like, sis, why are you here? Okay, you guys, well, let me welcome the people who came for the first time to visit my channel. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Why are you being stingy with your subscription? Like, it's for free. You just press, it is somewhere here. You see that button called subscribe. Just subscribe to your sister now. Please don't be stingy with your subscription. Why now? Why are you stingy with it? Why? I don't understand why. Like, just subscribe, okay? Anyway, you guys, I'm not gonna go take too much of your time speaking nonsense on here. I'm going to just come on here and show you guys. A lot of people were like saying in my last video when I made whatever, like I was in the supermarket, in the African market, and you guys were like, oh, you should buy and give us. I had not even planned to go to Masai Market. I just happened to hop in a plane and go to Kenya, and that's it. You know, I had some things to really take care of, and I thought, let me just do like a random Nairobi trip, whatever. And I did that. So if you guys want this jewelry, I'm gonna do a haul for you, and that is the reason why I'm wearing this brassiere going on here. This jewelry that I'm going to wear to show you guys a little bit of a haul. It's meant to be worn by tube top, but I don't have tube top in my house right now, so I'm just like I just put on like my future maternity dress, This is the dress right here that I will be wearing in maternity. You guys, I am already shopping for maternity. I am already shopping for my maternity. Like, you guys, this is just by the way. Like, okay, this is just a radical faith. Huh? If you want to buy a car, don't you have to learn how to drive fast before you buy a car? So even with me, it's like almost like, I know some people who are so radical, they were hoping to get married. They were so radical to an extent, they went to buy a wedding dress and they put it in their closet to just hang it there. Well, I'm also like just buying my maternity clothes. If you got a problem, you got a problem. Anyway, let's not go too much into it, but let me give you guys a haul. So this is the first one, guys. So this one lies like this, and I'm not gonna tie them fully because yeah, it lies. Well, you saw this one in my thumbnail video, the last video I made when I was in Nairobi. You saw this one, and this one just goes like this. So you already saw this one, the way I wore it. This jewelry are so beautiful, like you have no idea. And I know you guys were like, you buy and send it to us and da da da. This needs, if you guys want me to sell them for you, this needs a strategy. You don't just start doing business without having strategy. Like, you have to, So I'm looking into that because you guys gave me an idea that you need this. So I will actually sell it to you guys, obviously. As I told you guys, this it might not look as beautiful as it should because this is not tank top. You should wear them with a tank top, Yep. And then those are like, I'm just gonna give you guys the one that, yeah, this one comes like this. Yeah, so this one also, it has a button on the back that you just like, and it just lies down, with a boob top. Forget this, like when this one is not here, when everything is gone, like just forget it. And then just it lays here. So yeah, just like I wish I could make this one go like, all right. So let's forget that dress is there. Anyway, you guys have the idea. You have the idea. Yeah, so that's that. And then I know you guys have seen the title, but just bear with me, like, be patient. All right, so again, yeah, this is my favorite. Oh, I love this, like, oh my god, heaven. Oh my goodness, how nice is this? Okay, let me stop it. It's too much. This is beautiful. Beautiful beyond my wildest dream. This one, if you have a nice tube top, and then this just lays like this, this is really nice for photo shoot purposes and just anything, when you just want to be a real empress, like an empress, you wear that. And then this one also, those ones were the necklaces, and then this is the one that you wear on your wrist, the wristbands, the beads. And a couple of you guys were asking me about the ones for the waist. I was in such a frenzy. I initially wanted to buy the one for the waist, but I didn't get time because I was really rushing. And this one just comes like this, and you basically have to make it round and round. It's a bit long, and then it just lays like this. They even had sandals with this type, like the ones that like the ankle, the ones that that like the Jesus sandals that goes all the way. You guys, so nice, absolutely beautiful. And you see how this one goes. I know you guys, I'm not trying to count my money in front of the poor. I just happen to like, yeah, they're cheap in Kenya. So if you guys want me to make a business, actually I'm looking into having soon in my, probably make like the jewelry business, like the exotic African, the Empress, Nilotic, whatever, like just the African like crafts and whatever, such things. Like one day, I'm giving it a thought that one day I'm gonna have like an online, shopping, just like the way some people in the YouTube, when they have bigger platform, they start having websites where they sell things like, the way Patricia Bright, and, they've inspired a lot of people, to start businesses and stuff like that. So it's something that I will look into when I'm a little bit more established. And also maybe a little by little, I just need to know how to go about it, you guys. So yeah. So as you can see by the title, I just want to give you guys a story time. Oh well, what happened was, when I was in Africa, when I was in Kenya, I just feel like wearing this while I'm talking to you guys. And I also wanted to, actually, somebody asked me to do my eyebrows, like to give you guys an eyebrows tutorial. And I don't know where that is coming from, because I am not a beauty guru, but because you wanted to know how I do my eyebrows, I think I should just like go ahead and do it. So let me grab my eyebrow kit quick. So, basically these are the things I use. Bear with me. Please don't click out. I'm not starting to bore you, yeah? Don't click out. So, you guys. Okay. So before I became, I want to give you guys a story time. As you guys know, I think I must have told you guys that I used to be a housemaid. Follow me the way I'm doing it. Okay, this one is like an eyebrow marker. Like it's almost like a pen. So I use it. It's very nicely slanted. So I use it. This is the one I use. And it's difficult to do your eyebrows when you are talking. So let me see. So you guys, I don't know how this one is gonna come out. So yeah, it might not come out as I usually do it, but you will have an idea. And this pen is such a lifesaver. So yeah, you guys, I was a housemaid in Kenya when I was 18 years old. That was not long ago. Don't ask me how old I am now, but it was just like yesterday. Time runs so fast. So my first job, I was a housemaid in Kenya. And being a housemaid in Kenya is really not easy, I promise you. And when I was younger, when I was growing up, I was so hideous, I had these really nice hips. I had this shape. I was very shapely. Don't worry, I'm going to it's gonna be looking a little messy now, but I will definitely fix it. Don't worry. So yeah, I was a bit hippier and stuff like that. And my first job, I was working in for this lady. I started working as a housemaid when I was living with my sister in the city, and then my sister fell ill. And no. Yeah. I finished high school, and then my sister fell ill because I was living with my sister, my elder sister. And then they wanted to send me back home, and back home in Kenya, in the rural Kenya, it was just such a miserable state. So I say to myself that I'm not gonna like live with my mother raising me from the time I am little until I am 18. I'm still going back to her house. Like, it's not gonna happen, because I will tell you guys how I even like got married off and stuff like that. And like I was getting married off and I ran away from that. So I'll give you a story regarding that as well. And it's coming along, right? And so yeah, after that I was just running away from all the drama basically because I didn't want my mom to do the arranged marriage and for me and things like that. I usually use brush, but today I'm just gonna use my hand because I always before I do film I usually forget my brushes for some reason to carry them. So yeah, and then I decided to instead of going back home so that the adults will decide what they want to do with me, as in marry me off early because they didn't want me to become a burden to them, as it happens in Africa. Usually the girls get married off so that they can bring in wealth to the family through dowry and all that. And for us, it's like girls, or it was almost like it's a waste of time educating girls in my family. Like it's almost like, and it's just ignorance, because obviously my father was not capable of paying for my school fees or for whatever reason. So I did my education through scholarships. It was very difficult for me even to like gather myself through school. I was always being chased away from school because of school fees arrears and stuff like that and stuff, yada yada. So when I finally finished school, I went to the town and I was initially supposed to stay with my sister. Today I want to try this video not to go too long. You guys were laughing at me that whenever I say my videos I don't want them to go too long. They end up going too long. Yeah, so I found a lady who was looking for a maid. So I ended up, this one is a bit curved. You guys, eyebrows is never identical twins. They are fraternal twins, so they never look the same. Yeah, so this woman employed me as a housemaid at 18. And then when I get to, it was in Buruburu. And the woman of the house, they were Luo tribe. And the woman of the house was this housewife who was just like so pampered, in a sense of the only thing she really did was look pretty and you know and wait for her husband and give birth to babies, and like that's all she did, and have a maid to take care of everything for her. And she never did much. She was just literally this pampered housewife. And the husband was working with this insurance and something insurance company. And when you go to these houses, usually maids are not allowed to like talk to the neighbors or whatever because they are going to gather information. This is bothering me, and know what is going on with the previous maid, what happened, yada yada. So this is really different. I'm trying my best, you guys. I'm not Jackie Aina or anybody like that, or Alisa Sishe, Alicia Ellis. I don't know what's her name. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so this woman, I was like trying to be friends with the housemaid, another housemaid next to her house. And this housemaid told me that the reason why the last one left was because of what I'm going to tell you guys. So this woman, she never, like, I was not a threat to her in such a manner. Like, it didn't feel like I was a threat to her. Like, I was so naive. Just came, I was so naive. So I didn't know even, like, she just kept me like, I was such a kid to her. And I was just like taking care of her little newborn and I was just extremely naive, living there. And then this lady was living with her sister, and her husband is like this rich man, obviously. So I gathered stories around the reason why the previous maid left. So one day I was like, so I was very keen because obviously the guy of the house never used to talk to me because I'm not his responsibility. Why would he be talking to me like? He doesn't need to ask for water or food. I don't like to serve my mistress's husband. Is it mistress? No. My madam's husband. Your husband is your responsibility. serve your husband, you know. And I didn't expect for him to even come to the kitchen where I was, because if he came, I felt awkward, like, because I've had stories, you know. So I was very like always like this, you know, like the meerkat is always like alert. So I was very alert living in this house because I had stories. So that's the eyebrows, you guys. Amazing. Yeah, amazing. I love them. Yeah, that's how I do my eyebrows. So then this woman was very free with me because she knew that I was naive. She was looking for a girl who was naive, who knows nothing, yada yada. I was very naive. And then I don't want to repeat myself, sorry guys. Usually my thoughts go here when I'm doing stories. And then he was like, just like all of a sudden one time, he's just like very frequent in the kitchen. When I'm in the kitchen, he's just frequent there. I'm like, Baba, why you have to always come to the kitchen? What is your business in the kitchen? You know, like for me, like Luo men in Kenya, they are very traditional in a sense of kitchen. If a man goes to the kitchen to cook or do something or blah blah, like it feel like emasculated, you know, like less of a man. So it's the woman's job. Yeah, so when he comes to the kitchen, with my mentality, I was like, why is he coming to the kitchen now? He's a man, why? Go back to, you know? So his intentions of coming to the kitchen always was like he was trying to get a bit close with me, you know? And I'm so naive. And then, sometimes when I go upstairs to do something, he's like be following me everywhere I go. I'm like, why you do this? You know, I don't understand. Like, it's not like I'm doing like, I'm feeling like I'm being threatened. I'm feeling like I need my space. Why is this man following me everywhere, you know? Then one time, this lady had gone for some party with her friends and left me with a 2 months or 3 months old baby. And, you know, in their house, everywhere was open. You know, the bedroom, there, everything was open. So I was free to move around. I didn't actually sleep in the main house. I had a servant quarters, and I was free to, you know, do whatever, you know, like not do like clean, you know, if I have to go there. I had access to every room, you know. They didn't like lock their rooms or anything like this. So I was left with a little baby, and I was given instruction. I usually shower the baby in the bedroom, in the master bedroom, their bedroom. So usually I put on the heater on, and everything is like ready to just keep the baby warm because the baby is little. And I was like, mainly when she left me with the baby, I didn't have to do anything else. I just had to just take care of the baby himself. So I was giving the baby bath with the heater and everything, and oiling the baby and dressing up the baby. I was very good with babies because I started taking care of babies when I was really young. I started being babysitter when I was really young. So even this one, I was a pro at it. And then the phone rings. The madam was not around. The phone rings. So in the end of the phone, I'm picking up the phone and hello. I'm like, hi, who is this? You don't have to know who it is. Is the mother of the house inside? The husband to this woman to my boss called the home, because he knew that the wife will be leaving, and I will be alone at the house. So he was calling to confirm that the wife was not around, and that he wanted to come home. And then he was like, I want to come back home. Please put the baby to sleep. I'm coming back home, but whatever is gonna happen between me, it has to be between me and you. Like, don't tell anybody, but just wait there. And I was like, what? Like, why is he coming home? Like I don't understand, you know. And then I'm just nervous, you know. And then I went and the baby was sleeping. So I went and locked myself in one of the rooms because he's coming home. For what reason is he coming home? And for what does he want us to do that he's asking me? It has to be secret between us. Then I'm like, then after some time, he came home. So when he came home, he tried to knock my room, the room that I had locked myself, and I refused to open. Because remember, I had heard stories, the reason why the previous woman left, and I didn't want to be associated with this nonsense. These people be carrying AIDS all over the place. These clean madams, these clean homes that these people, I don't want to associate. This man is a humanizer. So I was like, hey. So I just locked myself in there. Then he tried to knock until he left. I didn't open for him. So when the madam came, I was so shaken, I was so shaken what just happened, because he was begging me to come out and yada yada, he was just saying all this manner of things. He wanted to sleep with me. And I was so shaken. I'm only 18. I'm young. I don't know nothing. I have never even seen any naked man in my life. Like, this is somebody's husband. What is happening? I don't understand. I'm young. I don't know. What is happening? This is not my life, And then the madam came. I started acting very weird. So, madam was asking me, is everything okay? Yada, yada. I think even her, she was very, conscious with the husband, So she was asking me, then one day I just broke and started crying. Like, for me, I was just like, I feel like I want to go. I told her, I want to go. I don't want to stay here. Then she asked me what happened. And then I said, no, I just want to go because I don't want to stay here, I don't want to, because I know that if I stayed there, this man would even rape me, and it would be on me, and I don't know what disease this man is carrying. So I just said, I don't want to stay. Then this woman was like, because I was good to her and I had just come to this house, I was very new. And then she was asking me, what happened? Tell me what happened. Please tell me. Then I opened my mouth and said everything. Everything, how it started, everything, So I'm naive. I'm thinking, oh, well, if I say everything is going to save my ass, probably the woman is going to talk to her husband and yada, yada. Well, it backfired. The woman did what? The woman abused me, insulted me, harassed me, and threw my clothes out, chased me away, said to me, you are so ugly. Who the hell do you think you are? What do you think you are? I'm like, bitch, excuse my language. I'm so ugly. You're so beautiful, yet your husband is dogging you with housemates. Like, who the hell? Like, what the hell? What the actual hell is happening? Like, seriously? So, obviously, I didn't want to challenge her because I was afraid of my ass getting whooped. So, I was just like, bitch, get your life and get your man and get everything that belongs to you. I'm getting out of here. I don't want to be like a part of your thought husband's schemes of dogging you and sleeping around, and I'm out of here, And then she was just like harassing me, I was like, I thought you're supposed to be like congratulating me for telling you how much of a prostitute your husband is. And now I'm the one who's getting in trouble, whose ass is getting kicked. Like, you are threatening me and you want to beat me for what reason? Like, I'm innocent in all this. I don't know what is happening. Like, please tame your husband. I don't know if you can't tame him. I don't know what you have to do with him. Use a knife, do something. Cut his manhood, castrate him. Do something. I don't get it, And then he's like, she's just like, and then I went home. I went, I was chased, I was chased away like a dog, and it was a mess. I was insulted. It was a mess. And then, first of all, before that, the meeting was called and the man denied everything. The man came back, and the man, I was saying everything that happened. And he denied everything. He said that I'm lying. He said that I'm yada yada. He said a lot of things about me. And he denied everything. So they ganged up against me. Like, you guys, I'm not even surprised if this family is, I don't know, this man is one of the craziest men I've ever met in my entire life. Like, if that woman hasn't been infected yet with HIV, then God is on her side. That man is crazy. Cray. Banana, cuckoo, beyond. So I do not understand. The woman is extremely beautiful, yet the man is cheating with the young housemaids. Like, I was not cute. I wasn't beautiful because I didn't know but I wasn't cute either, you know. I was not ugly girl, but I wasn't cute either. But he's still like, this woman was so gorgeous, but he was still like trying to get on with me. Like, he gave me a appointment, like, girl, like seriously, like, get ready. He was just telling me, get ready for what? Like, how do people get ready? What is this? What is happening? You have a wife, why should I get ready for Yes. So anyway, you guys, I don't want to take this video so long. I'm going to continue this, probably giving you guys these stories of the housemaid experience when I was housemaid in Kenya, so you guys can have my experience and just listen to my stories. I have a lot of juicy stories. So I'm gonna give you a part 2 of this story actually. And you guys, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do. And thank you guys so much. I'm tired, you guys. That's why my face is looking a bit cray today. I just came back from a flight, so yeah. I'll speak to you in my next video. Have a lovely one and bye-bye.